Hello everybody. So I'm here to talk about this new game that me and my friends are creating. So this game is going to be called what's it called? Hold on. We literally started yesterday. What did I call it? Absolute Insanity, right? And so basically it's going to be an Asym game, kind of like Forsaken, but we're going to have a lot more stuff. It'll be it'll be like Forsaken, but there's gonna be different modes, things like PvP mode, the regular mode, maybe 2 killers, possibly 3, I don't know, or I don't know, maybe like random event mode. I don't know. There's it's not fully decided. We just started, but yeah, we will be making this game as fun as possible. Whoa. And we will be listening to as many suggestions as possible, because why not, And I hope this game really gets big, because we want to make a good game. But there will be a Discord server for it in the description. We will also have an OST coming out. I think the lobby music has come out by the time this video comes out. I don't know, because I have one friend that's working on all the music. If you do watch that video, please give feedback in the comments, and also remember, it's only the first lobby music, so it's not like guaranteed to come out. But yeah, let me show you some of the stuff that we have done. All right, so keep in mind that this game is based on our OCs, right? So at the moment we have these survivors. We got Bond, a sentinel, fights, a support / sentinel. It's probably going to be a support, but we'll see. This one right here is blacked out on your screen because it's not finished. So yeah, Scrappy is a sentinel, Box is a support, and then Flobbed is also a sentinel. Killers, we have Dr. Box, which is a trapper. The Shadow, which is ambush, might change to something else, but we'll see. And then we have Stalker, which is a rushdown. In another rushdown. This one is also black because it's not finished. And then Prism, which is a snowball. The LMSs are going to be Survival of the Fittest, Secrets of the Heart, False Savior, Final Experiment, and Unfixable. Yeah. We don't know if these are gonna be the names when they come out, but this one, Secrets of the Heart, will most likely be. Okay, so we have Scrappy for the survivor moves, right? Lore has not been finished. We haven't even really started on it. But yeah, for Scrappy, Fun Trick does a trick with the yo-yo. After aiming, attacks the killer, stunning the killer for 3 seconds and dealing 50 damage. This move has a cooldown of 30 seconds and requires you to dodge an attack from the killer with Dance Out. So sort of something like Guest 1337's block. This move has a cooldown of 35 seconds. Oh, wait, what the oh, okay, I guess I already okay. Oops. Yeah, I guess I didn't notice that before. Okay, Dance Out. When used does does a dodge to the side. If used right as the killer attacks, god damn it. As the killer attacks, it gives 1 charge of Fun Trick and gives speed 1 for 1 second. This ability has a cooldown of 35 seconds. Yeah. Now, Silly String must be sprayed within 25 studs of the killer, and if it lands, it gives the killer blindness 1 for 2 seconds. This ability cannot be used when iframes are active, so this ability has a cooldown of 25 seconds. Now, for my character, Bond, Hammer Crash. When this attack is behind the killer, it will perform a heavy attack, dealing 75 damage, stunning the killer for 3.5 seconds, and pushing the killer 10 studs back. If landed at the front of the killer, it will perform a weak attack, giving you 10 points of absorption, which is like overheal kinda, and giving you slowness 1 for 0.5 seconds, and pushing the killer 5 studs. This has a cooldown of 35 seconds. Oh, also there's a slight nerf to it whenever the killer is the Shadow, as the Shadow and Bond are gonna have lore together. I haven't really come up with it yet, but it will be, yeah. Now Shove, Bond rushes at the killer, knocking them back 50 studs, giving paralyzation and stunning the killer for 0.5 seconds. It also gives the killer speed 1 for 1 second after initial knockback, meaning like once a Bond hits the killer and they fly back after the 50 studs, it will, inflict paralyzation. After he gets hit, it'll inflict paralyzation and be stunned for 0.5 seconds. And it gives the killer, after this, speed 1 for 1 second after initial knockback. My bad. This only knocks back 25 studs, doesn't stun, and doesn't give the killer speed when the killer is the Shadow. That's what I was talking about. Has a cooldown of 25 seconds. Now this is the other Sentinel, Flop. Heavy hit. Flop punches the killer, dealing 30 damage while also stunning the killer for 2.5 seconds. Has a cooldown of 25 seconds. Four-legged run. Flop gets on all fours and after 1 second runs, going from 12 walk speed and 24 run speed, which I literally copied it straight from Forsaken, because I thought that was pretty good, to 20 walk speed and 32 run speed for 4.5 seconds. Has a cooldown of 60 seconds. Now, cat food. Flop pulls out a bag of cat food from his back pocket and eats it while using this move. Flop is given slowness 3 during the animation, but is healed for 15 HP and can be used again after 27 seconds. The ability only has 3 charges. Now the Shadow has, okay, so its M1 is stab. The Shadow swings its knife forward, dealing 20 damage on impact, but also gives bleeding. Let me put this. What the fuck? Yeah, it gives bleeding 2 damage every second for 5 seconds, 1.5 second cooldown, which is how long, okay, whatever. Hammer throw. The Shadow throws its hammer forward that is 30 damage and stuns the survivor for 0.5 seconds, 24 second cooldown. This is meant for maybe you can throw the hammer from a really far distance and you can land it. I might make it to where you can control the hammer, but I'm not really sure. Now, Shadow Stalk. This move gives the Shadow invisibility 4 and speed 5 for 1 minute. But if the Shadow uses any abilities, all buffs are removed. But either you use an ability or the 1 minute, but either you use an ability or the 1 minute runs out, it will highlight every survivor that is alive. 30 second cooldown. Okay. Now, Shadows. When this ability is used, the Shadow reaches into the ground, pulling out a hand from the shadows. This places a shadow with a hand sticking out of it that will grab anyone near it, applying poison 1 damage a second for 10 seconds. The hand will hold anyone for 10 seconds, also highlighting them to the Shadow, but they cannot be hurt while in the hand. It has 2 charges, 1 second cooldown. Shadow Knives. The Shadow summons 10 knives around it that can each deal 5 damage. These knives are controlled by the user's cursor. If they land, each one gives bleeding 1 for 5 seconds. The timer for bleeding is reset every time a knife hits. This move has a cooldown of 25 seconds. Now, we do have voice lines, but I don't think we're ready to show them, so I won't. And the to-do list is just stuff that we're trying to get done. But, yeah, it's basically all that we're doing so far. Yeah, if you have any questions, just, comment them. And also, we will be making another tab for things like, what's it called? you know, things like effects and other things like that. I don't think skins will even be released on update on, or will be released with the game's release. So yeah, but I will have the game's community in the description and the game's Discord server once I'm done with it, of course. But yeah, that's basically it for now. Yeah, I will probably be. It'll probably be a while before the game gets released because we gotta plan everything, we gotta build everything, we gotta code everything, you know, all that. So it'll probably be a while. No confirmed release date, but yeah, that's basically it. Minigun. I don't really. Why the hell do we even have this? I don't know, but yeah. That's basically it for now. Yeah, but please be ready. Yeah, I full screen and it stopped the recording. My bad. But yeah, just subscribe, like the video, and you know all that. So yeah, bye.